So last month online, I made a total of $3,281.71. Let's check out how I did it. I have quite a few different sites. So here's one of my sites. It had 6,536 visitors, and you can see the performance over the last 16 months. Next site had 949 visitors, and this is how it performed. This one was hit by a Google update, unfortunately. Next one had 976, and this one was also hit by an update. Quite a few updates, kind of crazy. It looks like it's coming back slightly, but not really enough to make much of a difference, but it does make me around 20 bucks a month still. Next site is just my brand website, tortoisecashflow.com. Don't really have much content on here. 139 visitors and the last 16 months. Next site had 2,846 visitors, and the last 16 months for this one was also hit by sort of an update, kind of a little bit of crazy going on here, and it looks like it's starting to recover. Next site is my gaming site. Again, not much to talk about here. Don't really do anything with it anymore. It had 96 visitors, and here's the last 16 months for this one. Next is my Otis age domain case study site, which has grown very fast. The only downside is it has such a low EPMV. I think it gets like $2 per 1,000 clicks. You see it had 6,948 visitors, but unfortunately it only made me about $10. And this is the last 16 months. You can see just very fast growth. And next is the site that is doing the best for me and making most of my money, and it had a whopping 77,000 clicks. And most of that is coming from Pinterest. This site was hit pretty hard by Google. It lost about 50% of its traffic from search, but Pinterest has been doing super well, so hopefully that continues. I don't know how much I can trust Pinterest, but if it keeps this up, that'll be good for me. And here's the last 16 months for this one, so you can see how it was doing very well on Google search, and it's been hit a few times, unfortunately for me. And next is another decent site, 13,427 clicks, and here's the last 16 months for this one. This one is seasonal, so that's why it's been going down a little bit. It does better in the cold seasons. And next is my brand new site that I started this year. I think I'm about 2 months in, and this is my AI generated site. I think I have about 9 articles on there. Even though it's AI, I use ChatGPT. I create all the content myself from scratch. I look up the top 10 articles. I see what's ranking. I pretty much take all the headings from all the 10 articles. That makes sense. Sometimes they throw in headings that shouldn't be there, so I don't include those ones, obviously. But before I do that, I think to myself about the article that I'm going to write, and I think of questions that I have, and then I make those headings. So once I get those initial headings, then I go to the top 10 articles. I take their headings. Then I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll tell the AI to make me an outline for the article, and if there's any unique headings in there that I haven't used already, then I'll put those in there. And then I'll create an FAQ section. I'll go to forum posts or YouTube videos on the topic. Then I'll scroll through and see what people are asking, any common questions that pop up. I'll turn those into FAQs. So by the end of doing all of that, I have pretty much a master article, and then I'll kind of restructure the headings to make more sense, and then I'll just have ChatGPT create an article. I'll just give them the outline, tell them to create the article, then I'll pretty much take that, copy and paste it. Then from there, I'll edit it, whatever I need to edit, make it sound a little bit better. If I need a section to be a little bit longer, then I'll take what's there and paste it into ChatGPT and tell them to make this longer. And then usually they do a good job on making it more in-depth, and then I'll put it in there and edit it however I need to. And same thing the other way. If I think it rambled on too much in a section, then I'll take that and I'll tell them to make it more concise and basically say the same thing but in less words. So by the end of it, I have a pretty good article. So that's what I've been doing for 9 articles so far. It takes about 2 hours, I think, for me to complete an article. So it is, even though I'm using AI to help me, it still takes quite a while to pump out the articles. That's why it's been a slow process. It's been about 2 or 3 months, and I only have 9 articles on there. I try to post 1 to 2 a week if I can, but lately I've been doing a lot of DoorDash and working overtime with my regular job, so it really only leaves me like 1 day a week to work online. I try to do what I can, but so far 62 visitors last month for this website, so it's growing pretty well, I think. And here's the last 16 months. You can see it's slowly growing. And if you're interested in me creating articles like I just explained for your websites, I do have a new Fiverr gig where you can purchase that service for your website. The more words you buy from me, the greater a discount you'll get. So just for the basic package, it'll come out to 5 cents per word. If you buy the standard package, which is $40, you'll get it at 4 cents per word. And if you buy the maximum premium package, you'll get it at 3 cents per word, up to $150. If you want to get more content than that and you're a viewer of my channel, then just reach out to me and I could potentially give you an even greater discount. It'll just depend on how busy I am and if I can get it done. If you're looking to spend like $200 or $300 on content, maybe I could do 2.5 or 2 cents per word. It'll all just depend how much time I have. On top of that, I also have a keyword research package, so you can get 5 keywords for 25, 25 keywords for 100, or 50 keywords for 150. If you bought both packages, then you could have the keywords and the articles, and you'd pretty much have a website being made for you. If you wanted to do a combination package of both the keywords and the article writing, also reach out to me and I could probably give you a discount for that as well. I'll put a link in the description down below where you can check out my services. Now let's check out how much money I made and how. So most of my money does come from Ezoic ads, but I did make a little bit in other places. So I made $103.11 from Amazon. With AdSense, I made $522.48. And now for the big money, we made a total of $1,853.66 from Ezoic. So I've been happy with Ezoic so far. They've made me most of my money online. Definitely way better than AdSense. So if you're not using Ezoic yet and you have a website getting decent traffic, I highly recommend signing up with Ezoic. I do have a link in the description box below. It is an affiliate link. It doesn't cost anything for you to use it, but it does help support the channel. So if you want to sign up with that link, I really appreciate it. So looking at the spreadsheet, we made a total of $2,457.06 on our websites. The only expenses we had was a few hosting expenses. The big one was the premium Ezoic. I spend $220 a month and I make about $400 extra for having that. So I profit about $200 and $20 for ChatGPT. So my total profit was $2,206.56, and we also made $15.19 with Amazon One Link. With my keyword service, I made $108, and I also had a couple promotional videos that I created on my YouTube channel, and I was paid around $700 for that. So when you add all that up, my total income for last month was $3,281.71. If we subtract our expenses, we had a total net profit of $3,051.21. Not a bad month. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to sign up with Ezoic, I highly recommend checking out this video first. It's a step-by-step guide on how to quickly set up your site with Ezoic. Super beginner friendly, super easy. It's the way that I set up all my websites. You don't need to know how to code or anything like that. You just click a few buttons and you're good. So check out that video next if that's something you need. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.